Hi, good morning. My name is Ariante. If you're watching this video, please like and subscribe to my channel to grow with me. Today's video I wanted to make is called Identifying with Pain. And I have another video that I made on identity that talks about just the building of identity and how identity is created. But this video is going to be more geared towards identifying with your pain. And one lesson I've been learning through life and that I've experienced coming out of a relationship and just learning and growing and learning to live in love in life is that we don't have to identify with our pain. We can feel our pain. We can feel all the different emotions that come and go. We can feel all of our life circumstances that have affected us or caused us to be different in ways, but we don't have to identify with that thing. And by this I mean, for example, so I was in an abusive relationship for many years, about 6 years. And so coming out of that relationship, I feel like I went through my life feeling like I was broken, like I was that broken woman. And of course, there were ways that I responded in ways that weren't the best, or there were ways that I had to unlearn from being in that relationship. But overall, until I could stop identifying with being that broken woman, I couldn't find a better situation or a better man or a better life circumstances, because I was identifying with being broken. And as long as you identify with being broken, you're going to continue to attract situations that gear towards that broken woman. Or if I constantly identify with the healing, I'm healing, I'm healing, I'm healing. And yes, we are all healing, but we could identify more with just being whole, because we are not broken. We are whole creatures, and we might go through things that we feel have broken us, but we really haven't lost anything. Everything that we have is still within us. Everything that we are is still within us. So we're more so rediscovering who we are again. We are learning ourselves again, learning to live in love again. We're not broken and trying to fix something, because if I can say I'm broken and I'm trying to fix myself, I'm going to constantly perpetuate being broken and fixing myself. And so I'm going to attract more people that are broken and fixing themselves. And we are not people that are broken and fixing ourselves. We are just learning more of ourselves each and every day. So in that whole relationship, although there were things that, bad habits and things like that I've created, I never changed who I was to my core soul. The inner being of me, the whole of me and who I am and how I show up in the world, it was never broken unless I identified with being broken. And so, of course, there are ways where we need to work on setting boundaries. We need to work on rediscovering the value inside of ourselves. But the value was never lost. The value was never gone. And so this video is just clearly about identifying with the pain. To identify is to establish what something is. So if I identify with being broken by this man, I'm identifying that not only am I broken, but the men I relate to are broken and break me more. And so I'm going to continue to have that relationship to men, that the men I attract are going to be breaking me, and I'm the broken one being broken and broken and broken. But until I can come to that place of inner centeredness where I understand that my heart is whole, my being is whole, and I'm just learning and rediscovering myself again, can I identify with the fact that all men are not going to be these horrible people that are focused on breaking me. I can identify with other men that are whole and rediscovering and learning who they are more too. And so I guess that's my video on identifying with pain. I never was a broken woman. I may have been through broken situations, but that was just a temporary piece of me. And as we learn and we grow, our identity is who we are at any given moment, and what we say we are, what we identify with, who we establish ourselves to be in any given thing. It could be I'm a sister, I'm a mother, I'm a brother, I'm a wife, I'm a husband. It can be I'm a basketball player, I'm a nurse. It can be anything that we identify with. So just learning and making that decision to not identify with being a broken man or a broken woman, because you are whole and complete, and you can continue to be whole and complete. And while you are having different phases and learning different things and going through different things, they're just to show you more of yourself, not for you to feel like you're something broken that needs to be fixed, or that you're this thing that is not in your wholeness. You can be in your wholeness, just like you can be in your separateness. It's just a phase of life. It's just a temporary thing. And the only thing that remains constant is our inner soul, or our inner being that is inhabiting this physical plane, that is inhabiting this body. So I think that was a big lesson for me to learn. And since learning that lesson, I show up more complete, and I identify more complete, and I interact more complete and whole with men that I interact with. And that's just my example. I'm sure you can find different things that you identify with that you can release, because you are whole and you are complete and you are beautiful. But if you're watching this video, please again like and subscribe to my channel to grow with me, and I hope you guys have an amazing day.